Hello students. In this class of cost accounting, we will be discussing the topic budgetary control. We have already discussed about the meaning of budgetary control, the characteristics of budgetary control, objects of budgetary control. We have already discussed about budgetary control process. We have also discussed about difference between forecast and budget in our previous classes. Today, in this class, I will be discussing about one of the subtopic of budgetary control, that is types of budgets. Budgets can be classified according to various bases. Practically, they are classified according to three bases. Number one is on the basis of time. Number two is on the basis of functions or activities. Or number third is on the basis of flexibility. On the basis of time, we can divide the budget into three parts: long term budget, short term budget, and financial budget. Now, what is long term budget? Long term budget is defined as a systematic and formalized process for purposefully directing and controlling future operations towards a desired objective for periods extending beyond 1 year, that is, from 3 years to 10 years or more. They are usually prepared in physical quantities. Capital budget is the best example of long term budget. Now we come to the second type of budget on the basis of time, that is short term budget. Short term budgets cover periods of 3, 6 or 12 months depending upon the nature of business. Usually such budgets are prepared for a period of 1 year or 2 years in monetary terms. Cash budget is the best example of short term budget. Now we come to the third type of budget law on the basis of time, that is financial budget. When the institution prepares its budget for 1 year to operate its activities which are related to current conditions is called as financial budget. The economic budget of income and expenditure prepared by the government is the best example of financial budget. Now we come to the second basis on the basis of functions or activities. The functional budget is a budget which is related to specific activity of the business such as production function, sales function. On the basis of functional budget, a master budget is prepared by the end in the end by coordinating all such budgets. On the basis of functions or activities, budgets may be classified as sales budget, purchase budget, production cost budget, materials budget, labor budget, production overhead budget, administration overhead budget, selling and distribution overhead budget, capital expenditure budget, cash budget, master budget, etc. So, first I will be discussing the sales budget. Sales budget is the starting point in preparing other functional budgets. It is a forecast of the sales for the year both in quantity and value. The three main factors that should be considered by management in forecasting sales are information concerning past performance, information about present conditions within the individual company and in such each sales territory, and data concerning the industry and general business conditions. Though the budget period for the sales budget is normally the financial year of the organization for purposes of coordination with production program and stocking policy, it may be necessary to split up the sales budget for shorter periods, say quarterly or even monthly. After collecting all relevant information for a sales forecast or sales analysis for budget is prepared. The sales budget is usually prepared on the lines of product, territory, and customer. Now we come to another type of budget on the basis of functions, that is purchase budget. In a purchase budget, detailed information about total purchases to be done during the budget period is given clearly. It is based on the raw materials budget, which includes purchase of direct and indirect materials and services such as electricity and gas, etc. While preparing this budget, the main factors to be kept in mind are quantity of opening and closing stock, purchase orders issued prior to budget period, goods manufactured by the concern itself for adjustment in purchases, minimum and maximum levels of stock, economic order quantity, financial resources, and facility for storage of material, etc. Then we come to the third type of budget on the basis of functions, that is production budget. This is the most important amongst all functional budgets. After preparing the sales budget, the production budget is prepared, stating physical units to be purchased during the budget period. It is intended to give in detail the production program to be followed during 12 months of the year. In fact, it specifies the number of units of each product that must be produced to satisfy the sales forecast and to achieve the desired level of closing the finished goods inventory. Essentially, in production budget, units to be produced are calculated like budgeted sales plus desired closing stock of finished goods minus opening stock of finished goods. The result is is to produce that amount of goods. Thus, the production budget is purely a quantitative budget. Like other budgets, it is prepared by months or fortnights or quarters along with an annual budget depending upon the nature of manufacture. Therefore, the production budget becomes the foundation the of the factory planning in general. Then we come to another budget, that is production cost budget. The production cost budget summarizes materials, purchase budget, labor budget, and works overhead budget, and may be expressed and analyzed by departments and products. It is also known as manufacturing budget. Then we come to materials budget. This budget covers not only the purchase of material required for production but also the spare parts and other consumable stores required for the maintenance for plant, machinery, and other equipments. Generally, it is based on production requirements, inventory policy, time lag, the price fluctuations in the market, and availability of materials, etc. Then we come to another, that is labor budget. Labor budget is a forecast of need of direct and indirect labor. It is related with the production cost budget and is prepared with the object to supply required labor as per production budget so that production function may not be disturbed. The labor budget must disclose the following information: the number and type of workers required, standard time and time taken for manufacturing a product, rates of remuneration for skilled and unskilled workers and their availability, period of training necessary for different types of workers, facilities to be provided to workers, incentive plans, and their cost. So, we will discuss other types of budgets in another class. I hope you all understood the types of budgets that we discussed in this class. So, thank you for this class.